Good afternoon. I'm Gwendolyn Morton, and this is Live at 5 on WBON TV9, where every local story starts here. Some of our top headlines of the day. It's a beautiful day out there, a beautiful day for Tasty Tuesday. Well, we've got all the details on that, plus a new superintendent for Berea Schools and a high-speed pursuit lands one man in jail. We've got Sam Ryan in the Weather Center with the very latest forecast. And your sports report is coming up with Michael Watkins today here live at 5. But first, in our WBON TV big story of the day, it's an absolutely beautiful day out there today. And what better way to cap it off than to get out to your local community and share some delicious food and drinks. You can do just that and more at tonight's Tasty Tuesday event happening right now at the Irvin McDowell Park until 8 p.m. With a look at what's going on, here's Michael Watkins.
That's right, back down here at Irvin McDowell Park for another Tasty Tuesdays. We are going into week 4 now of the Tasty Tuesdays events, and so much fun being down here, seeing the folks back out and enjoying the warmer weather. It was a cold couple of Tuesdays in a row, but now we're starting to see the temperature rise. The number of people coming out to Tasty Tuesdays is also getting bigger, and for good reason. So much fun to be had here at Irvin McDowell Park on each and every single Tuesday of this great spring and summertime event. It'll go all the way up into September, so no reason for you not to be coming out. Bring your friends, bring your family, let the kids play on the playground, burn some energy. We know summertime is right around the corner. School will be coming to a close, so it's a great way to maybe make some friends for the summer. And these kids, they're coming out here, they're having so much fun. They're getting some food, maybe some good drinks from Kona Ice and things like that when they're out here, but so much fun to be had at this Tasty Tuesday. Another one tonight here at Irvin McDowell Park, going on until 8 p.m. If you're coming out this evening, here is what you can expect. Vendors on site include Pig and Out, Cindy Lou Who's Delights, La Quima, Mexican food truck, Hudson and Nash ice cream. Kona Ice will be here this evening, along with the ones that are here each and every single Tuesday. Dreamin' Creek Brewery, Chenault Vineyards, and the Madison County Farmers Market here on site again today as well, setting up their booth. And of course, once the food is available, they will have that out here as well. Live music tonight by D. Boone Pittman. He'll be right there in the middle of everybody, in the middle of where all the action is. And the Arbor Day celebration taking place tonight at 6 p.m. as well. There's so much fun here at Tasty Tuesdays. If you have never been here before, come hungry and come looking for some fun and entertainment here, because every Tuesday from 5 to 8, barring rain, which tonight there is no case of at the moment, it's going to be a lot of fun. So come on out and enjoy yourself. Now, as far as this event goes, there's all kinds of different things that will be taking place in the future with these Tasty Tuesdays. Coming up on Tuesday, May the 6th, there will be a women's self-defense class here at Irvin McDowell Park. This workshop is for 13 and older, and it'll be taught by Gina Elliott of the AFS Academy MMA and the 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu Richmond. So that'll be coming up here at the next Tasty Tuesday. So come on out, be ready for that. And of course, tonight, talked about all the different vendors that are going to be here, all the different food trucks. So plenty of things going on with the live music, the Madison County Farmers Market, and just a great time to be out celebrating the warmer weather and the end of school right around the corner here in the next few weeks. So bring everybody out, enjoy your time at another Tasty Tuesday event. I'm going to step off, go get some food, be back up at the station later on. But Grin, it is a great time to be out here at Tasty Tuesdays, Irvin McDowell Park in downtown Richmond. Signing off for now for WBON TV9, I'm Michael Watkins.
Thanks, Michael. Looks like a great lineup down there tonight. I'm going to head out there and have some fun. Well, in our big story of the day, Berea Independent Schools has announced that Dr. Ryan Nevis will be the new district's new superintendent. The announcement was made on Monday, highlighting Dr. Nevis as a lifelong educator, devoted father, and passionate advocate for public education. According to the school district's website, Dr. Nevis began his career as a teacher at Tichenor Middle School and dedicated a decade to coaching track and field, using athletics to foster leadership and resilience in students. He most recently served as the K-12 principal at Williamstown Independent Schools. The Berea Independent School District emphasized Dr. Nevis' leadership style, stating he leads with intention and focus on giving teachers the support they need to be successful and believes in putting community before curriculum. Williamstown Independent School also acknowledged the doctor's departure, with Superintendent John Sloan expressing gratitude for his leadership and care, noting his lasting impact and wishing him well in a new role. This announcement follows a period of turmoil for Berea Independent Schools. Former Superintendent Dr. Diane Hatchett came under scrutiny in March after the announcement of budget cuts that would eliminate over 20 staff and teaching positions. Dr. Hatchett was subsequently placed on paid administrative leave on March 31st as an investigation into her tenure began. Her retirement was initially set for the end of the current academic year. Dr. Nevis' appointment marks a new chapter for the Berea Independent School District as they navigate the challenges. Well, Richmond police arrested a man following a high-speed pursuit on Saturday. According to the arrest citation, officers observed a vehicle driving at a high rate of speed on southbound I-75 by exit 95. Police gave chase and the vehicle sped up and turned off its lights. Officers caught up with the vehicle traveling in the leftmost lane just before exit 90B, where the driver, later identified as Trustin Hurt, swerved across 3 lanes of traffic onto the off-ramp to avoid being pulled over. When Hurt exited the intersection, he, according to the citation, crossed over the center median and proceeded to travel the wrong way down Lexington Road. Hurt then ran a red light at the Keeneland Drive intersection, almost causing a head-on collision. Due to the vehicle's front tire being damaged, Hurt eventually stopped on Lexington Road. Police noticed a strong odor of alcohol when approaching the vehicle. According to the citation, Hurt was not wearing a seatbelt and had bloodshot eyes. Hurt reportedly told officers that he ran from them because he was trying to be cool for his friends. However, the other 4 passengers in the vehicle informed police that they had been begging for him to stop and they were fearing for their lives. A field sobriety test was conducted and officers determined that Hurt was intoxicated. In a search of the vehicle, police found a stolen firearm. Hurt was arrested on multiple charges, including reckless speeding 26 miles over the speed limit, reckless driving, operating a motor vehicle under the influence, first-degree wanton endangerment, first-degree fleeing police, and receiving stolen property. He was taken to the Madison County Detention Center. That we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Lots more news coming up here on Live at 5. Up next, we've got Sam in the Weather Center going to take a look at that forecast.
We would like to invite you to join our family at Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Outdoor Power has become a family tradition, with 3 generations here bringing you years of experience.
We will help you find the best selection of outdoor power equipment from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, DeWalt, Makita, Echo, Shindawa, and now still in our Georgetown store.
Or bring your equipment into our service department. We will keep it running for years to come.
And as with all families, we have to keep Mama happy. So come on in and see us at Bishop's Small Engine Repair in Richmond and in Georgetown.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Are you tired of the same food options when you're trying to decide what's for dinner? Let Mammut Bar and Grill in Richmond ease that burden. Their one-of-a-kind menu offers fine Mexican options, plus burgers, a large selection of sandwiches and wraps, pasta, steaks, seafood, and a full list of appetizers. You can please everyone on your guest list with a trip to Mammut Bar and Grill, located in Richmond at 2187 Lexington Road, across from Whitehall Elementary School.
Are you considering a bathroom remodel? Think about this. Remodeling your bathroom without addressing the plumbing is like going to get a facelift when you need heart surgery. Plumbing is the heart of your home. At Fast Flow, we understand the importance of a well-functioning plumbing system. Our expert plumbers have years of experience in providing top-notch plumbing services. Don't just settle for a pretty face. Choose Fast Flow Plumbing before you remodel and keep your home's heart beating perfectly. Call a pro at Fast Flow.
When it comes to having someone work on our homes, you need someone you can trust. Someone who will get the job done the right way and be with you throughout the entire process. At Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration, they will meet with you and explain what needs to be done. They won't take advantage of you during your time of need and offer free roof inspections, water damage cleanup, water remediation, and restoration, plus more services. Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration. Online at KentuckyRoofWorks.com and on Facebook. There when you need us.
A beautiful day out there in the Bluegrass. Sam's got all the details on the weather to come in the forecast. Here's Sam.
Hi, thank you, and welcome everybody. What a beautiful afternoon. A little bit cool though. Had some high clouds drifting through sort of the eastern part. And now as we go into the day tomorrow, we're going to start warming up. So the heat begins to build in here. We have a warm front approaching, and that will also kick in the humidity rising on Thursday. Now there will be a chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms as we get into the warm sector. It's really Thursday night and throughout the day Friday and again Saturday. Have quite a few storms to contend with, in fact. And again, mild temperatures and the humidity will be relatively higher. So we're looking at high pressure over us right now and into the day tomorrow for the most part. Have a warm front though that will begin to lift north. It's part of this here, and that warm front will send the humidity higher. So we look at the forecast. The gray is cloud cover, mainly clear skies out here. Will be around 50 degrees overnight tonight. You can see Irvine around 48, Lancaster at 50, 77 for a high in Lancaster, Stanford at 78, Danville at 77, and Lexington 78. So a nice afternoon. Topping out around 78 here in Richmond. Average high is 70, record high is 86. Jumping ahead going into the weekend. Friday, we do have a marginal threat. That is a level 1 out of 4 of flash flooding. Just kind of covering our bases right now. Models kind of hinting at anywhere from about 3/4 of an inch, about 1.25 inches of rainfall. Nothing we can't handle, but if it gets a little bit higher than that, of course, we could have some minor flooding issues. Dew point temperature measures the moisture in the atmosphere rising and kind of hanging out in the upper 50s going through the weekend. A few isolated storms possible going into Saturday night. A little bit drier Sunday to kick things off. Then it really warms up going into next week. We're looking at a big heat wave next week with isolated storm chances.
Oh, I am loving those temperatures for tomorrow and that bright yellow sunshine. Bring that on. You can check out that full forecast up anytime on our website, WBONTV.com. It's also always available on our Facebook page as well. Well, in Laurel County, a man has been arrested and is facing multiple serious felony charges related to sexual offenses. The Laurel County Sheriff's Department reports that 22-year-old Wyatt Collins was taken into custody Monday afternoon. The arrest was made based on an indictment warrant issued by the Laurel Circuit Court. Wyatt Collins is charged with 2 counts of first-degree rape, 2 counts of incest, 2 counts of first-degree sexual abuse, and 2 counts of first-degree sodomy. He has been lodged in the Laurel County Correctional Center. The investigation into the case continues, and of course, we'll have more as it becomes available. Well, news out of Lexington this afternoon. Officials at Bryan Station High School confirmed that a gun was found in a student's backpack earlier today. In a letter sent home to families, school leaders stated that security ambassadors discovered the firearm through the school's metal detectors Tuesday morning. As per protocol, the Fayette County Public School Police Department, the Bryan Station administration responded to the appropriate disciplinary actions are underway. The school campus was placed on a heightened alert for a brief period during the investigation. The principal's letter emphasized the seriousness of bringing weapons onto school property, reminding students and parents that it is a felony under Kentucky state law. The letter also encouraged students and families to utilize the anonymous STOP tip line on the school's website to report any safety concerns. We're continuing to follow this developing story. Well, last Thursday, Richmond police arrested a man on drug trafficking charges. According to the arrest citation, officers were dispatched Thursday evening to 626 University Shopping Plaza in response to a report of an employee dealing drugs. The complaint stated that they saw the employee take a black box from under a green Toyota Prius when completing a deal. At the scene, police found the Prius and identified Jacob Smith as the owner. Police contacted Smith, who, according to the citation, told them that there shouldn't be anything in his car and that he had recently fired an employee who was upset with him and other employees, so it could be a spite call. He further stated that the doors on the car didn't lock properly and that he had been inside working 3:30 and hadn't been outside since. He consented to a search of the vehicle, informing them that there was a firearm in the center console. During that search, police reportedly found a small black box with a magnetic lid. Also found were several small baggies containing suspected methamphetamine, multiple empty bags, and firearms. Smith stated that the box was not his and didn't know how it got there and didn't believe that any of his other employees could have done it. Corroborated the story. He hadn't been outside since 3:30 that afternoon, but were unable to verify the fact that due to surveillance equipment not working. Smith was arrested and charged with trafficking in a controlled substance, first degree, first offense, and taken to the Madison County Detention Center. We're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Michael Watkins coming up next with your latest sports report.
At Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Kentucky, we believe in treating our customers like family. As a family-owned dealership for 60 years, we offer top-notch customer service and a friendly, knowledgeable staff. From sales to service, we're here to meet all of your automotive needs. Come on in and see our new and quality pre-owned vehicles, or check us out at jackburford.com.
Estill County EMA CSEP is a huge asset to those in Estill and surrounding counties. CSEP in Estill County has partnered with Everbridge to bring you alert and notification services that will allow you to maintain your contact info and ensure you receive alerts for locations in Estill County that are important to you. For more information and to register your device, visit EstillCountyEMA.net. You can also stay up to date with your county by following Estill County EMA CSEP on Facebook, helping you stay safe at home.
Hey y'all, it's Josh.
And Greg from Hicks & Funson, Kentucky Lawyers. Happy anniversary, Josh. Can you believe we've been fighting for and helping injured Kentuckians get justice and fair compensation for more than 7 years?
Yes, I can. And I hope y'all continue to trust us for the next 7 years. So if you or a family member have been injured or killed in a car wreck, a fall, or due to medical malpractice or nursing home neglect, call 859-777-7000 or visit honestfearless.com.
Kentucky, get your case done with Hicks & Funson.
At the Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, we have activities galore, including video games, bowling, pool, delicious food at Champions, plus karaoke and live entertainment 7 days a week. Enjoy the climate-controlled patio, watch NFL football, and your Kentucky Wildcats all season long. The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, just off exit 87 at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond.
When inclement weather hits the greater Richmond area, you can count on Richmond's very own WBON TV9 News Team. Continuing news team coverage of traffic alerts, power outages, road conditions, and traffic impacts like accidents or downed trees. Accurate forecast, watches, and warnings. local cancellations and delays, and official information from emergency management and the National Weather Service. Be sure to like and follow WBON TV on Facebook for breaking news, alerts, watches, and warnings, and log on to WBONTV.com for all the news on your schedule. Count on WBON TV9 and our media partners 100.7 FM The Coyote for outstanding team coverage when you need it most. Thanks for watching Richmond's very own Channel 9.
Well, there's a lot going on this coming weekend for sports fans to get out and enjoy. One of those is an event hosted by the model archery team. And last night they were on the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show to talk about that and the success the team has had this year. With more on that and the release of the Madison Central football schedule, here's Michael with today's Mammoth Bar and Grill Sports Report.
Welcome back, everybody. Glad to have you along on this Tuesday Mammoth Bar and Grill Sports Report. And there are plenty of options for those looking to get outside this weekend here in Richmond. You saw our story last week about the Duck Derby event taking place this weekend, a fundraiser for the Madison County Special Olympics sports teams. You've got the Suits for Seniors event on Friday and the spring game for EKU football on Saturday. Madison Central will be hosting an invitational track meet on Saturday in honor of Coach Frank Ray, a longtime supporter of the running community in the area. That begins at 10 a.m. at Madison Central, and the model archery team is hosting a tournament that will span over 3 days beginning on Thursday and wrapping up Saturday morning. And last night during our local sports show, members of the model archery team joined us on the show to talk about how successful their team has been this past year.
We've seen for the previous years, so you're going to meet tonight Ricky Marlowe, who's been with us for many years and has shot excellent even as a 7th grader. So we've had Ruth Rogers, same way. She's shot excellent as a young archer also. Jaden Pham is the same way. So we've seen these kids get better and better every year, but they were all-stars even when they were in middle school.
You talked about the 3 we have here this evening. So each one of them won a different type of championship this year, but the team also had success. Let's start with the individuals and what each of them have done as far as their championships. I think you said Ruth was in the 11th region, All-A champion.
Yes.
We had the state champion with the KHSA as well, and then Jaden had another championship as well. So talk about that, and then talk about the team's success too.
So they'll have to correct me because I can't remember every single one of them, but we have just recently, Ricky Marlowe has won the state KHSA men's, which is a huge deal. We have Jaden, who also went in. He was in the top 10 also in that. We also have Ruth Rogers, who is an All-A Region 11 champion. Okay. She's done that 3 years in a row now.
Wow, okay.
Our team, we also has individuals. Emma Witt has come in the top 5 at state. Ava Riggs, who also is our elementary student, she has come in the top 5 at the state, and she'll get to go on to nationals also. Okay. And so we've also had numerous archers who have, won in the top 5. I can't remember all of their names and all of them, but we have it. And then as a team, we have 11th region champion, and then All-A region champions. And we have won that 2 years out of 3. Last year we were runners up, but we came back and we got it.
So Ricky, just state championship with the KHSA. Talk about that and how it kind of went as you worked your way through this tournament and then eventually won the championship.
Yes, sir. Well, mostly got there. It was at the Rupp Arena over in Lexington. And we just sat there and just waited and waited. It was a long time. And they called us all into the archery range, and it was the 10, 15-meter targets. And we all just had to line up our bows, wait. I don't know how long. It was too long. And then we all got to shoot our first practice round at 10, the next 3. And we'd move our quivers back and then rinse and repeat with the practice round and then the 3 shooting rounds.
Okay. Now, when you talk about the tournament and stuff, what was the feeling like? Was it relief when you won, or was it celebration? What was going through your head and through your mind as you finally realized, okay, now I'm a state champion?
It's mostly a little bit of both, relief and victory, because I wasn't going in there fully expecting to be the champion of Kentucky, apparently. But I was going in there with high standards of myself and other people. So it was very relieving to see that I did a lot better than I thought I would.
To view the entire interview, be sure to go back and watch the show from last night in its entirety on the WBON TV Facebook page or YouTube channel, and get out and support the model archery team this weekend. Well, Madison Central football released their schedule for the 2025 season as the team kicks the season off with the annual Roy Kidd Bowl this season, hosting Connor in that game on August 22nd. In week 2, the Indians will travel east to Johnson Central, always one of the toughest teams in the state. On September the 5th, it's a home game versus in-county rival Madison Southern. And in the following week, North Laurel comes to Richmond for Madison High Night. On September 19th, it's a trip to Scott County versus the Cardinals. And following that game, it's Great Crossing coming to town for homecoming. After an open week, the team begins district play traveling to Frederick Douglass and GRC in back-to-back weeks on October the 10th and October 17th, and wrapping up the home portion of the schedule versus Bryan Station for senior night on the 24th of October. The final game of the season will actually take place on a Thursday, the night before Halloween, on the road versus St. X in Louisville. Be sure to check out the social media pages for the Madison Central football team to get more information. But for today's Mammoth Bar and Grill Sports Report, I'm Michael Watkins.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your host, Michael Watkins, and Samantha Burford as they cover sports news for the greater Madison County area. Get your local sports news every Monday night from 6 to 7 p.m. on WBON Channel 9 and on radio at Y92.5, V99.3, and WKXO Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by Aero Auto Glass, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
When it comes to auto service, two things are important: experience and hometown service. Hall & Sons Auto Care is starting their 20th year in business in Richmond. That's 20 years locally owned and operated. Hall & Sons Auto Care can take care of you from preventative maintenance to major engine repair. Hall & Sons Auto Care is also carrying BW towing products as well as rough country suspension and lift kits. Give us a chance to be your auto repair shop. Visit us at 209 North Keeneland Drive in Richmond.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
I love this card.
Thanks. Go Colonels. Is it here? Hey, Coach, it's right here, but shouldn't you be at the game?
Carry your favorite team with you everywhere you go with the new EKU branded debit card from CG Bank. No matter what season it is, always show your Colonel pride.
It's that time of year when we are day and night driving with our kids all over. Your car never stops. At AMCO Transmissions, we make sure to keep you rolling. We have the latest technology, certified technicians, and longest warranty to keep your vehicles running strong. We specialize in all foreign and domestic transmissions, drivetrain, or just general maintenance. Did you know at AMCO the average customer saves $1,800 in comparison to the dealer? And AMCO has a longer warranty. Come see us at AMCO Transmission for the best service and the cheapest prices around. AA MCO.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond has you covered with all your battery needs, plus they're your local stop for U-Haul and your vehicle key and fob headquarters. Check out their new auto detail shop, Aces Detailing, located at Batteries Unlimited. They do simple detailing with a deep, thorough clean for the inside, wash and wax options for the outside, and a deep clean of the engine bay when your ride is dirty. Check out Aces Detailing at Batteries Unlimited.
Welcome back. Well, heads up drivers, several road closures are scheduled across the region, and Owsley County Kentucky 846 will be closed during the day today and tomorrow, April 22nd and 23rd, for paving between mile points 3.6 and 6.6. You can use Kentucky 1350 and Kentucky 1503 as alternates. In Laurel County, Slate Lick Road at the Hal Rogers Parkway overpass will be completely closed May 1st through Friday, August the 1st for bridge construction. Thanks so much for joining us today. Tomorrow, Michael Watkins will be at the desk. I got a couple of days off. Have a wonderful afternoon, and I'll see you next week right here live at 5.